you talk about comedy, hockey, not being a hockey guy. Well, because I grew up in Boston and I moved to Montreal, for my own safety, I had nothing to do with hockey
Oh,
because as coming out of Boston,
yeah.
in Montreal, you could get yourself killed, and vice versa. If you were, we would go home to Boston, and the last thing on earth I tell anybody was I was from Montreal, because the Bruins and the Canadians, they hated each
Oh,
other,
yeah.
and it was I don't know if you've ever been at Boston Garden
I've
No.
not.
with the Canadians playing. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. If they were to find out I was a Montrealer there, I'd be
Are
lynched.
you a Bill Burr fan?
I'm not. I don't even know who Bill Burr is.
Okay, Bill Burr is one of the biggest major comedians going today, but he's from Boston, and he's a huge hockey freak, and he hates Montreal.
No,
He loves Toronto. He loves the Toronto
Yeah, 'cause Toronto-
fans and all that.
Toronto loses. The
Well, that's-
Canadians
that's
don't.
true.
So it's like, yeah, they're no threat.
Yeah, that's
Where
true.
Montreal was always a threat. So yeah, no, I stayed away. So it's funny that I've made these hockey movies, and not just Goon, but you talk Breakaway. I made my Bollywood hockey movie. I was like, I can't believe, but it did huge with the Indian audience and Southeast Asian audience, not only in Canada but in the United States. And I remember getting in a cab in Chicago, and some guy, you're a movie producer. What movie you make? And I go, well, I made Chicago. Didn't see it. This, that, and the other. And then I realized he's a Sikh. I go, I made a movie called Breakaway. Oh, the hockey movie! I saw that. I saw that 5 times. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God,
So yeah,
what inspired something like that?
well, it was brought to me by Vinay Virani, who was developing it as he's Southeast Indian, and he brought it to me and said, "Would you help me put this together?" And I read a hockey movie, and I had a Bollywood dance scene on ice. I was like, "This is crazy." But I thought it just might work, and one of my
Wow.
favorite scenes, always in a sports movie was. Do you remember the Bad News Bears? Walter
Yeah.
Matthau, the drunk coach, and he goes out and he doesn't realize until the last minute as part of his job is he's got to raise money for uniforms for the kids, so he has to sell sponsorships, and there's a lineup of all the back of the kids with their sponsorship, Domino's and Burger King and this, and then it comes to his team and it's like Liberty Bail Bonds, let freedom ring. So I thought, well, that's a scene that I always wanted to have, and of course we sort of did it in Breakaway because all Sikhs are called Singh,
Right.
which means
Okay.
lion king basically. So we did the whole thing with we're patting the back of the various the opponents, and it's this guy, this guy, this guy, and you come to our team, it's like sing, sing, sing.